Hello, everyone. Hi, I'm Dr. Vita. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dr. Vita Natural Health. Today, we have a special guest. I cannot wait for you to hear what she has to say to you. As always, subscribe to this channel. I want you to comment down below any insights that you learned from our conversation. I want you to like the video, share it with everyone, and then come back for lots and lots more tips and tricks to help women on their journey. Now, today we have Dr. Angela Clack, who is a licensed psychotherapist. Now, I met her on Clubhouse, I believe, and I was just like, wow, I don't know enough about this topic. I don't know enough about psychotherapy, but I'm always here to bring you all great information to help you on your journey. So we're just going to sit here and chat with her. In addition to being a licensed psychotherapist, she's an author, she's a wellness and mindset coach. Today, we're going to talk about her body positivity, body confidence program. And so we can't wait because, honey, I love body positivity. And so just a little bit more about her. She's a doctorally trained clinician and owner of Clack Associates LLC, a private practice outpatient counseling agency in Southern New Jersey. She has been working in the mental health field for more than 25 years, and she earned her doctorate in 2002 with a degree in clinical psychology from Argosy University. I hope I said that right, in Washington, D.C. So welcome, Dr. Angela. How are you?
Good morning, good afternoon, wherever people are in the world. Hello, and thank you for having me. My pleasure to be here.
Fantastic. So you are big on body positivity and body positivity. Let's focus on that. Tell us what that is.
So, Dr. Vita, this is actually a new journey for me. I have not always been in this space. And so I want people to know, like, you don't have to have always loved yourself, because I don't care what credentials or letters I have on my name, I've not always been in that space. The pandemic year was critical for me, and it kind of turned around how I was working, how my body was changing, and I started to suffer some health problems. And I made a conscious and intentional decision to change my body. I've been working with women on body image and self-esteem for all these years, but I wasn't always loving who I was. And so once I began to embrace that, I realized what I had to do. And so one of the things that I had to do was to find a really big why. Like, why was it important for me to have this message for myself and to be also able to share this message with other women? I mean, men too, but mostly my work has always been with women. I think women are more body conscious than men, and not to say that men aren't, because I do know that men also struggle with that. But body positivity is learning to love the skin I'm in. And I add this: if there's something that I don't like, I change it. No, I don't just think that, well, people are saying I should love myself, but I know I'm unhealthy. Or people say I should love myself, but there are things that I don't like. Then you change it. And that's what I did. I made an intentional decision to change the way that my body looks through putting in a lot of work with trainers and changing my whole lifestyle around food and my relationship with food. And that thereby led me to more body positive. If I can do it, I said, I can help any woman to reach this place where you are in a space where you can wake up in the morning and see yourself and start to love those parts of yourself that you once didn't want to look in the mirror at.
So, Dr. Angela, how do we how do we strike that balance between seeing our body in a positive way, but also knowing that our body needs to change? So, if I'm 15 pounds heavier than my ideal weight, how do I love myself even though I know I need to fix the weight issue that I believe I have?
Yeah, so what you speak to is self-awareness. So one of the things that I also think is big is the level of self-awareness and honesty that we have with ourselves. So it is perhaps going to your physician and getting a complete physical, finding out what your numbers are. And if you're in danger range or borderline range, that kind of gives you a baseline where to start. If you wake up in the morning with lots of aches and pains and discomfort in your body, and you don't like the way that you feel, then you say, okay, so where do I need to start? Maybe I need to start with a low impact fitness routine. Then I'll find a trainer who can do that. Maybe I have some health issues. Maybe there are some parts of my body that don't work as well. So maybe my knees aren't as strong as they were, or in other parts. Then I find a trainer who is sensitive to those pain points and learn how to work around that. But again, to me, it's the level of self-awareness and the authenticity. I love that word. And honesty we have with ourselves, so that we don't look at other people and say, oh, I want that body. but she was born with that body. That's genetics. But I can get a body that's healthy. I can get a body that's strong, and I can get a body that's well, and one that was fit for me and for how God designed me.
So, can you talk to us a little bit more about just confidence at work? Because yes, there's that confidence about how our body looks, but how does that also affect us in the workplace as women?
Oh, that's awesome. I love that question because I believe the stronger you feel in your body and in your mind, the stronger you will show up in other spaces. So if I like who I am, then I will come into rooms not worrying about what other people are thinking about me, or I won't show up on screen doing interviews thinking like, oh my goodness, am I prepared? I don't feel right in this outfit. I won't spend so much time picking myself apart because I will have worked on those parts of myself. So no matter where I go, I mean, there's nothing is perfect. So you'll go a place and you may not like the atmosphere, or you may not like what is happening in that space in terms of, okay, maybe there were more people than I thought, or there are less people. But you know what? I'm here. I'm showing up. I was called to do a job or to speak or to train or whatever that is. And I'm going to do it just like I do it anywhere else to the best of my ability. But I have to first be confident in myself. So if I'm second guessing myself or I'm picking apart myself, and I think the biggest struggle I find with women, and the thing that I used to do, and I think social media, I blame it on social media. And then I say I blame it on us in terms of just working through this, is comparing ourselves and our journey to other people. So we're looking at somebody who's been working out all their life, or we're looking at somebody who's been speaking all their life or training, and we say, oh, I wish I could be like them. Oh, I wish I could do it like them. Instead of saying, wow, let me look at how they did this. Let me look at their journey so I can see what is it that they had to do to get where they are. And then I'll make my own journey to get to where I need to be and be my own person and present or consult or train or do therapy that fits my style.
And the comparison that you bring up is major because that person probably has certain things that they admire about us as well.
Yeah,
I
I
always
didn't
joke
know that.
friends. I've only had one child, but when I call her my sister, because we look alike. She has three children, and then I'm always like, man, I just wish I had your body. I'm always joking with her, and she's like, are you serious? I wish I had your body. So I'm like, wow, I'm admiring your body, but you're admiring mine.
Yeah,
And then there are
yeah.
things that I admire about other people, but then they'll say, oh, I admire this about you. So just even though that person may not verbally say it, but I'm sure that there are things that they admire about you as well. Everybody has something to offer, and we're all on our journey. We all want to progress in life. So I'm so glad that you brought that up.
I'm glad you said that about your talking about people complimenting other people. I really wish that we could get in that place where we do that more for each other and share with the other person, so the other person isn't often left guessing, if what they're doing is making a difference, or if how they're showing up is. We all like compliments, right? We like some people to notice, like, wow, you look like you lost weight, or you look like you're getting stronger in your speaking. I wish we would do that more, build each other up rather than what we see so much on social media is turning or being negative and critical of each other.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. And there's nothing like sometimes when I'm kind of down or I have some complicated thing going on in my life and somebody compliments me, that does everything for me. So I
Yes.
100% agree.